player development camp underway. You guys hit the ice this morning. How'd it feel to be out there with these guys?
Felt good. Finally get out here in Boston and just kind of get the skates out and tool around on the ice a little bit. So it felt good to get out of the heat and back on the ice a little bit.
Getting drafted in the first round by the Bruins, tell us what that was like.
That was pretty neat. I don't even remember much of it. I went into shock, I think. But, I remember shaking Cam Neely's hand, and that was pretty neat.
That's pretty good when Cam Neely is the guy making the decisions of the franchise. You know they're going in the right direction. For you, Blake, sometimes not getting drafted can work out. I mean, you end up having a good career in college, and then you get some options here. Why Boston? Why did it work out best for you to come here to the Bruins?
Well, it was a great situation with the way the organization was going. Made the playoffs last year for the first time in a few years, and it's just a great city. It's a great hockey town. You can see the intensity and how much the fans love the team and love hockey here, especially watching the playoffs last year. So it made it a no-brainer for me just to be a part of this city and a part of this organization that's kind of up and coming and going in the right direction.
Your freshman year at Minnesota, you played with Phil Kessel. Was that any part of this? Had you talked to him at all, or just watching him play here, did that factor in?
It helped a little bit. Phil and I we're pretty good buddies still. We stay in contact. He was actually just in Minneapolis last week, and we play some golf together. We mess around still, so it's definitely great to have a guy that you know in the organization to kind of show you the way and the way of the ropes, and it was definitely icing on the cake for me.
Joe, you get drafted in the first round. They've called you Jumbo Joe in the past. You're 6'5", so the obvious comparisons to Joe Thornton are going to begin. In some ways, we look at your number, a lot of assists, a setup guy as well as a goal scorer, so there are some similarities. Have you heard that along the way, the comparisons?
He's definitely one of my role models and a guy I look up to a lot, and to be drafted to the same team he was, and hopefully, in a few years I'll be able to kind of step in and make a similar contribution. But when you look at his career, and I've got a long ways to go to catch him.
You go to University of Denver in the fall. You play for the Pioneers. Do they already talk to you about going off to college, what to look for, what to work on, how that will help your game?
Yeah, they've been really good helping me out, and they said they were happy I was going to Denver, and for me, Denver will give me a chance to get stronger, get faster, and hopefully it'll kind of accelerate my path to the Bruins.
Now, I got to ask you, grew up in Minnesota, played for the University of Minnesota. We're about to watch the Red Sox play the Twins here. Have we won you over at Red Sox Nation yet, or are you still a Twins fan at heart?
I kind of had a feeling that was going to be the question coming up here, but it's tough to turn my back on the Twins. Growing up there, lived there my entire life. Obviously, I'd say Fenway Park maybe is a little step up from the Metrodome, so it's definitely great to come out here and watch these two teams play. Have obviously a ton of respect for the Red Sox and what they've done, but can't quite turn my back on my boys yet.
You're going to have that outdoor stadium in the fall. You get to watch baseball in the snow next spring.
Yeah,
That'll
seriously.
Nice.
Pretty soon here in March and April, we're going to be watching it with our sleds out. So.
As a Twins fan, let me ask you real quickly. They trade Santana, the whole world's giving up on them, but somehow Gardenhire and Tom Kelly before that, they managed to keep this team competitive every year, don't they?
Well, it's a testament to the organization. We traded Torrey Hunter, we lost through free agency, and then Johan Santana leaves, and we weren't supposed to finish above last place in our division, and I guess that's why you play the game. You have guys like Carlos Gomez and Alexi Castilla step in and play the small ball type of game that we're used to playing, and Joe Mauer, Justin Marneau, you can't beat it. So,
Dave McCarty, we're going to keep him around for the post-game show. He gave us some good Minnesota Twins analysis. How about you? You a baseball fan?
Huge baseball fan. I used to play till I was 13, and my grandpa played in the minors for the Cardinal system. So, I love watching it.
Well, enjoy Fenway Park, guys. Enjoy the summer here. We're looking forward to seeing you in the fall.